Sup everyone, Daunted2015 here. And welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here since the beginning, all I can say is, thanks. And now, let's start the video.
Hello. Hello everybody, it's your boy Daunted2015 here, and welcome to Thursday Frights. Today I'm going to be reacting to a haunted hotel horror story animated by Lancy Entertainment. And disclaimer guys, this video is intended only for mature audiences only. This video contains content that contains material that may be disturbing guys. So, any younger audiences who are watching the video guys, this might be a good time for you guys to click on the video because this video will be dark. But for any older audiences, let's start watching the video.
This is a story from my foolish early 20s. At that time, I was really into ghost hunting.
He could have became an actor for Ghostbusters, guys. I heard there was a new Ghostbusters film coming out soon, guys. But I don't know when, though, guys.
I had a best friend named Joshua, and we always went to supposedly haunted places. Then one day, we decided to visit a hotel that was famous for being haunted. There was nothing special about the hotel, other than the fact that it was a slightly old-looking building.
If it's really haunted, guys, then that means it might be from, like, the 1900s, or from, like, the 1920s or something, guys, because stuff from, like, the, 1900s, guys, is haunted, guys. This, in my opinion, guys. Stuff nowadays isn't haunted because it's more modern, guys. Like, you know, we're in a modern era, guys. Everything's modern and chrome, you know.
It had eerie music playing in the lobby. We entered the haunted room while singing a song that was supposed to summon ghosts. I was reading an article about the place on my cell phone, posted on a ghost hunting community.
They say there are 3 rules that must be followed in room 704. First, never allow food smells to be present in the room. Second, always wear clothes in the room. Third, never leave the closet in the living room open for more than 1 minute.
Then Joshua asked,
"What happens if you don't follow those rules?"
I answered,
Then you'll die, guys, because if the hotel's haunted, guys.
"It says your intestines will be pulled out." By who? Is there a horrible monster hiding in here?
Then he swung open the closet door in the living room. It was empty but had a foul smell. Plugging his nose, he said,
"Someone must have pooped here before."
Then as he closed the closet door, he continued,
"Oh, I'm hungry. Let's have some food and start hunting ghosts."
He called room service on the phone. However, the staff said that room service was not available for this room.
There's probably a reason why, guys. Maybe it's because there's like a ghost. Maybe there's like a horrible monster in that room. And if it smells the food, then it'll just rip it off. Like rip it out your hands.
He got angry and complained to the staff, who eventually offered to bring him food.
They should have fired him. They should have kicked him out of the hotel for that, guys.
But the staff told him that he had to finish eating within 10 minutes and put the dishes out in the hallway. Soon our steaks and hamburgers arrived, and we started to chow down while looking for traces of the ghost. While we were using the electromagnetic wave meter, the closet door suddenly burst open. We looked at the closet in shock, and at that moment we saw something that would haunt us forever. It was a strange creature that looked like the heads and arms of about 7 people stuck together. It had no legs, and the many heads and arms all moved separately in a grotesque manner. The forearms and head were extremely large, and the faces were as pale and expressionless as corpses. It crawled to our food and started eating the leftover steak.
Maybe that's why, guys. Because that thing is creepy as hell, guys.
I tried to film it with my camera, but the camera couldn't capture it. The being ate in an instant and went back into the closet and closed the door. When I saw it, I was filled with fear, and I said to Joshua,
"I have to get home before that monster gets hungry again."
Then he said,
"What are you talking about? You can't just leave after seeing something sexy like that."
What the fuck, guys? Joshua is so fucking weird, guys. I am not joking.
Then he ran pounded on the closet, shouting.
Hey, monster, try this too.
He threw off his t-shirt and patted his bulging stomach.
He is not
Do you want
following
to
the
try
rules.
human meat too? Look at this plump skin.
He opened the closet door, but it was empty. I chuckled at him, but the flame of fear was still burning in his chest. We watched TV, hunted around a bit, and soon fell asleep. But after a while, I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of a scream. And when I looked in the direction of the sound, I saw the huge being I had seen earlier, sitting on top of Joshua, pinning his arms and legs down while sniffing his stomach.
Oh my god.
Then his numerous hands began tearing at Joshua's stomach. I wondered if I was dreaming, but Joshua's loud screams pierced my ears.
Ah! I'll give you something else. Please stop.
Guys, that's why you should, that's what, we're supposed to follow the rules, guys. He didn't follow the rules. And now look, he's gonna die and get eaten.
It wasn't a dream. I screamed.
Joshua!
I kicked at that huge thing as hard as I could, but it didn't budge and pulled on my leg. Then it squirmed its heads around in an attempt to bite my stomach. I barely escaped by kicking at the head like crazy. My legs were shaking so hard that I fell to the floor. The being looked at me and started eating Joshua's intestines.
Oh.
Joshua mumbled breathlessly.
Louis, I should have just gone home.
I called the hotel lobby and, out of breath, spoke to the staff.
Now, in the room, my friend is being eaten.
The employee asked me what I was talking about. I shouted.
Quickly, grab a knife, a gun, or anything and get up here.
I hung up and ran back to Joshua. The giant being laughed gleefully as it chewed his intestines. I took out the Bible from the drawer and recited some verses out loud, but the being did not respond and continued eating. There was nothing I could do. I cried out in despair and fear. Right then, a hotel employee knocked, and as soon as he came inside and saw the gruesome scene, he vomited. The gigantic being had already disappeared. Blood stains stretched from the bed to the closet. The employee immediately reported it to the police.
Oh my god, guys. I think that being killed Joshua. What is that thing, guys? Is it a bunch of corpses stuffed together as a whole? Because I don't know what it is, guys.
When the police arrived, they were distressed to find Joshua's intestines missing without a trace. The police officers just stood there dumbfounded and kept repeating that this couldn't be happening. A few days later, I went back to the hotel room to see the manager, who yelled at me.
Your friend called it. It doesn't eat human meat.
I shouted at him.
You already knew what could happen?
Then he sighed and said,
As long as we fed them animal intestines once a day, there were no problems. That room is the most expensive room, so it would be a waste to leave it empty.
Well, we have to get rid of that monster somehow, guys. Because they can't kill... I don't know if they can kill it. I don't know if we can call an exorcist, guys. Because we need, like, a Catholic church. But I highly doubt people can get possessed by the devil in real life, guys. Because that has to be... That's probably just... Because, guys, that's all a big, fat fake, guys. Because I don't even think the devil's real.
But you provoked them.
I told him.
Okay, it must be hard for you to keep feeding that bastard, but I'll take this opportunity to get rid of it for you. So just wait a minute.
I went back angry, and for the next 6 months I trained, learning deadly martial arts. Then I went back to the hotel room to avenge Joshua, to tear that monster apart. I packed up a bunch of sharp weapons and went. I set out a bunch of pig intestines in front of the closet and shouted, holding a dagger in each hand.
The highest quality pork has arrived.
After a while, I heard the closet door open and saw it. That gigantic being. It began to eagerly tear into the pig intestines in front of it. But among the many faces that writhed around its body, I saw one familiar face. That was Joshua.
Holy shit. Oh my god, guys. Joshua had... They had to have stuffed Joshua, guys. Because if his head is there, guys, then that means his body is there, guys. And now he's dead, guys. The lesson of this one, guys, the lesson of this video, guys, never go to haunted hotels, especially if they're like really, really old, guys. If you're gonna be at a hotel, always stay at those modern hotels, like those more modern, like those more 2000s, 2010s hotels, guys. Just maybe like Red Roof Inn, guys, because that place is cool. And it's more modern, guys. But anyway, that'll wrap up for today's video, guys. So at this time, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Make sure you like, favorite, share, comment, like if you're new. And be sure you subscribe to be a part of the Doggy Nation. And be sure you guys follow me on social media too, guys. You already know the drill. I follow back on Instagram and Threads. And if you guys do have Snapchat, go ahead and friend me on there. I'll add you back, guys. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next video. And this is me saying, peace out, Nation.